Hello, how are you? I am working on an 8-piece women's powwow dancewear set. That is a tongue twister. And I don't even know if that's the correct way to say it. So this is an 8-piece set that a woman would wear while dancing in a powwow, part of her regalia. And I thought today would be the perfect time to go over the sizes of all the pieces because I felt like that was confusing when I first started doing beadwork. So this is not my information. I was given this information by my beading mentor, Nicole Ray. She runs Powwow Fabrics and Designs. She has a wealth of knowledge, and so is her daughter. If you have any questions about sizing guides, I think she has like multiple sizing guides for sewing right now on her website. I didn't see any beadwork sizing guides. So grab a pen and paper and write this down if you plan on making a women's powwow beadwork dancewear set. I need to shorten that to just like PWWDS, whatever. Anyways, let's get right into it. Oh, actually, let me mention one thing. If you are not a part of a federally recognized Native American tribe, you are unable to sell your work as Native American made according to the Indian Arts and Crafts Act. So let's be respectful of that as well. All right, so the first pieces that I am working on for this 8-piece set, actually let's go over the pieces first, huh? So there is the main attraction to the piece, the main part of the piece that I usually start with to set the tone for the entire set is the medallion, also known as the drop. So this is going to be right here on your chest over your heart, and this usually hangs from a choker. And I'm going to show you all these pieces together. Okay, so then the next 2 pieces are the hair ties. I haven't designed these yet. This is not going to work. Piece number 1, piece number 2. Piece number 3 and 4 are the hair ties. These will hang from braids. I clearly cannot wear hair ties at the moment. Next would be the back barrette. So this would go on the back of the head. Sometimes the dancers wear those beautiful plumes sticking out of the back barrette. And one quick tip with back barrettes, don't use the pop open, those types of barrettes that like you push the 2 ends and it like springs open. Don't use those because all of that hair, all of that feather plumage trying to snap into one of those is just going to spring right back open. So there are barrettes that are slide, you know what I mean? Like slide barrettes. I don't know what to call it. Anyways, this is not the barrette tutorial. This is the sizing guide. We're going over the pieces. So this is, let's see, where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Piece 6 and 7 are the earrings. And piece 8 is the headband. Now there's 2 styles of the headband. You can either do the Browband, which goes over the front and ties in the back, or you can do the headband, which goes over the top of your head and ties underneath the base of your head where your neck meets your skull. I don't want to say skull, but that's what it means. Okay, so those are the 8 pieces. So grab your pen and paper, pause this if you need to. Let's go over the exact sizes for all of the pieces. So the first piece, the piece that sets the tone is the medallion. That, I wrote this all down so I don't forget. This is going to be 5.5 to 6 inches, sorry, really? Okay, start over. The medallion, 5 to 6.5 inches long, 4 to 5 inches wide. I think this might be easier if I just put it all in the description of this video as well. So yeah, it'll be there. Medallion, 5 to 6.5 inches long, 4 to 5 inches wide. Choker that the medallion hangs from, 1 inch to 1/4 inch tall, 10.5 to 12 inches wide. So that's a typical size to go around the neck. Again, that's 1 1/4 inch tall, 10.5 to 12 inches wide. The hair ties, these are 4 to 5 inches long. So 4 to 5 inches lengthwise this way, 3 to 4 inches wide. The back barrette, 4 to 5 inches wide, 3 to 4 inches tall. The headband, now this is the one that goes on top of the head. The length for this one is 15 to 17 inches long, and you can make it 1/2 to 2 inches wide. This one is the Browband. This is 18 to 20 inches long, 1/2 to 1.5 inch wide. Now, a couple of really important notes on the sizes of some of the bigger pieces. So the medallion, the back barrette, and the 2 hair ties, these are usually edged with something called a wrapped edge. So you have to account for the edging. I don't have any of the edge done on this, but I left space where I can wrap. See how there's these layers? I have some videos that go over assembly of beadwork. If you go back in my older videos, you can see how I assembled this. I finish it off by doing a wrap edge, and I account for that little piece of wrap edging in the measurement. So again, this is going to be 5.5 to 6 inches long, 4 to 5 inches wide, with including that edging. So these bigger pieces, the medallion, the hair ties, and the back barrette, these will all have that wrapped edging. The smaller pieces, like the choker, the earrings, well, let's do the earrings separate. So the choker and the headbands or brow bands, these are not going to have wrapped edging. These are going to be sitting like directly on your skin. Those beads rubbing on your skin are not going to be comfortable. So these I usually just whip stitch shut. A whip stitch is just, you just wrap the thread. So you close all these layers, not with beads, just with thread. These pieces, the choker and the headbands, my dog's gonna bark. These do not account for extra edging. So these are the correct size when designing. Yeah. The earrings usually have a different type of edge. There's multiple types of edging you can do with earrings. Maybe that's like a good idea for some video, types of edging to do for powwow Native American style earrings. Okay, I feel like that was a lot of info. I'm gonna put all of that in the description. I hope that was helpful when designing your women's 8-piece powwow regalia set. I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later.